some characters, I think. How's everybody doing? So today, I had a I had this like shower thought like a week ago. So we're gonna work on it today. But you know tuber root vegetables? Like tuberous root vegetables like potatoes and parsnips and carrots. Yeah, all those. I thought, why are there no tubers? But then I realized tubers are kind of hard to draw. And so I was like, well, maybe I can make root tubers. So I kind of want to make a couple models, like maybe like Vroid models, based on root vegetables. You're good? You had a calm day so far? How are you doing? I'm doing. I had a good morning and then like a not so good afternoon, but like I'm gonna be fine. So today, like I'm moving past it, you know, trying to distract myself a little bit. We move, we ball, we vibe. Let me open up Pinterest over here. I know a lot of people moved off of Pinterest because like there's a lot of AI stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, I still have to use it sometimes. That joke works better with Dennis. It does work better with Dennis. But you know what? We also are doing. We're doing today. So, I have a Pinterest. And the plan is we are going to look at my boards. I have character ideas, okay? Okay. I've come up with names already. My favorite being Candied Yams, the sweet potato. Then I have Chantenay Carrot, who is a carrot, but I don't know if anybody's ever seen Chantenay carrots. Hold on, let me like open a new tab and Google them real quick. These are the sweetest little baby carrots that you will ever see. They are so minuscule. They are babies. They are short and stout. And I'm like, that's perfect for a VTuber. Like, imagine a VTuber based on the specific carrot, okay? Like, this tiny little nubby thing. I think it'll be so good. So good. So that's Chantenay Carrot. And then Umatilla Russet. Now, an Umatilla Russet is a type of potato. Let me pull up a picture. Umatilla Russet. Like this, okay? It's just a potato. It's just a potato. But I'm like, again, this color scheme could work. Like tan and brown. We can make it work. So those are my three that I have listed. I have 2 looks for Umatilla Russet. I'm either like she's gonna be a couch potato with like sweatpants and kind of like a scrubby vibe, or and like a bun, or she's gonna be a librarian like type, like a little like a little bookworm. I don't know. But I do have a plan for Chantenay Carrot. I think that like this little kind of top right here with the pointy bottom and maybe like green straps, it could look very carrot-esque, okay? It could look very carrot-esque. I'm excited. And I want her to have like these baggy low-rise 2000s jeans. I think they'd just suit the vibe. Perfect. With green eyes. Candied Yams. She's gonna have like going to Thanksgiving. That's like the vibe I want her to have. Going to Thanksgiving. Now, originally the idea was to take these 3 characters that I have and draw out like a more sketched out plan, right? But unfortunately, my iPad is not cooperating. It's fully charged. I have the HDMI capture thingy for the iPad, and for some reason it hates me today, so somehow we always go back to the librarian, just like the stealth archer. Yeah, the little like bookworm, what is it, like academia type, like she's just cute, and I like the idea. But since the iPad's not working, I think I'm gonna take and further define some of the other root vegetables that I have planned. Yeah, the iPad never agrees with me. I don't understand. I don't understand why. Like, I've got it to work several times before, and I thought maybe my HDMI capture card was just plugged in the wrong way. No, it just doesn't want to work. Go figure. So we are going to add another board to here, though, because I have more root vegetable names. Specifically, I like the name Elisa Craig. It's a type of onion. Okay. I went ham with like research to figure out what I wanted to name these. But Queen Ruby Bet is a beet. We're gonna add Scarlet Gold, which I believe is a type of parsnip. Oh. What was the other one? Other one. Violet Ube, which is another type of potato, but it's purple. You only had a tablet that barely used anything beyond playing silly farm games because it was useless. This one should not be useless. It's a very, like, it's not that old of an iPad. This one should be good. But we have a couple like that too, that are just like really only good for barely even YouTube. And then the last one, Countess Pastanaka, which maybe that's the parsnip. I don't remember what Scarlet Gold is. I'd have to look it up again. Ube's super delicious, not gonna lie. Yeah, it is! I love purple potatoes. They're so good. But I think all of these names could work as like people names, no? No? Countess Pastanaka. I'm gonna have to Google that again. Because I don't know exactly what I named. I think that's a parsnip. Parsnip. Yeah. Countess is a parsnip, and then Pastanaka is like the origin or the etymology of the name. Parsnip Countess. So, you barely remember the names of fruits and vegetables in your own language? That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to remember these. But I'm telling you my origin stories, okay? Okay. And maybe this will encourage people to eat some fruits and vegetables. Specifically root vegetables, because root tubers. I just think it's fun. It's a stupid little pun. And it's my stupid little pun. Pastanaka. Then what was Scarlet Gold? Huh. I thought that was a parsnip. Is this a radish? Yep. Haha. This is a Scarlet Gold radish. So I think like based on the colors of all of these like not fruits, oh my gosh, vegetables. I think we could have some cute color palettes going on. We're not going to get to the color palette today because my iPad is being a jerk, but that's fine. So we'll come up with them as we go. I really like the whole vibe for Chantilly Carotte. I think I did have a hairstyle picked out for her too. Yeah, this needs to get moved. We're going to move it to Chantilly. And I did pull up a couple character charts. I don't know where the second one went, but we'll go through the character charts and like actually define their characters. So when we draw them next time I do a stream, when I make sure the iPad's actually working, we'll have them all ready to go. We'll know their vibe. We'll know their like attitude. We'll know their favorite color. I don't know. All of that jazz. But Elisa Craig. I'm thinking for Elisa Craig, like short blonde hair. Because it's an onion, right? It's an onion. So I'm thinking something like this could be like really cute. It's a yellow onion. There's like a little green in it, but it's mostly yellow. And I want to do something short and like round, like an onion. This one feels very oniony. So let's save this one. And then I want like a light yellow, but specifically in layers because onions have layers. So I'm thinking like maybe like a tank top and maybe like a cardigan and skirts and socks, like lots of layers. You were developing some characters the other days for an RPG. Yeah, I don't know how far I'll get along with these. I'm really hoping to make them. Sometimes you make some characters and they just never come to light and it's unfortunate, but you gotta love the process. Yellow layered outfit. Let's see what we can find for my onion character. I think we gotta go lighter than like a dandelion yellow. Probably more like butter yellow for an onion. Oh my gosh, this dress. It's not layered enough quite entirely, but like it does give onion. It's giving onion. Am I wrong? We'll save it there just in case. I make so many Sims characters that never see the light of day. And it makes me sad because I'm like, they have so much potential. They could have been a contender. That's a great movie, On the Waterfront. Marlon Brando. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Yellow layered outfits. This is kind of cute. I mean, like, it's a lot going on, but I think that's okay. This is a little bright, but we could fix that to make it a little more onion color. I like. I don't know if I love, but I like. This is kind of cute if it had more of like a cardigan instead of poof sleeves, but the poof sleeves could give onion skin. I don't know. This skirt is very layered, very onion. Very onion. This has to be saved. Even if you don't use them, you'll remember when the right time comes. It's better than coming up with a random character in an RPG session. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's better to have a plan, even if, like, it takes forever to use said plan. This skirt is giving onion. Yes, I'm very happy with the skirt. Oh my gosh, this would be so cute too, like with the right top. I'm thinking like a ruffly. This is the thing I love about Pinterest, is I can be like ruffly butter yellow top, right? And usually you can find something. What did I spell wrong? Ruffle. Oh, okay. They don't like the word roughly. Whatever. Plan. You're an improviser most of the time? Yeah. That's okay. It's okay to improvise. If you can improvise on the fly, that's honestly more impressive than being a master plan maker. Ooh. I think this is the top. I think this is the top for our onion character. I'm wondering what color her eyes should be. Let me just, like, Elisa Craig onion. I'll look it up on Pinterest. Can't find any pins. Okay. Well, copy. Block that for a second. Paste. Really? It won't paste. Haha, these are the onions. You can imagine an onion wearing that? Exactly, exactly. Like, see all the ruffles and, like, layers? It's perfect. It's perfect. Maybe we'll make the eyes, like, a light green to represent, like, not chives. What are those parts of the onion called? Not stalks. Whatever, that part of the onion. The leafy. Ooh, yeah. So let's look up, like, light green eyes so I can add it to the board. Ooh, yes, absolutely. Like this color right here. I'll open it bigger so we can see. But, like, that's a beautiful green. Or maybe the tips of the hair green. Ooh! We could do that too. We could do that too. I like that. I don't know if this is picking up on screen the way that I want it to, but it's green. It's green. It's like almost brown green, but it's like pretty. So pretty. We could also go like a little darker, but I don't know. I really like that. This one's pretty good too. Heck yeah. Oh, not save. Save. That way. We'll put 2 eye color variations. Blonde hair, green tips. Okay, so kind of like this, but like slightly different colors. Could be good, could be good. Ooh, or like a pattern like this in the hair where the green is underneath. Instead of just being the tips, it could be like underneath. That could be really cute. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the green tips. Like, I want to like but these pictures aren't doing it justice, I feel like. That's pretty good, actually. Like that shade of green. Huh. Okay. We have ideas. We have ideas. And then I don't know what kind of shoes. Maybe we'll go to the board. Shall go to the board. I think this all could vibe. Like, this could be like a birthday outfit or something, like something super fluffy and pretty and whatever. But these two together, I think scream onion, right? They scream onion. And her name's like Elisa Craig. Like, that's such a name. That's a people name. I also really like the idea of these socks. Like these layered looking socks. It's lace, but they look like very textured, and onions are very textured. Ooh, I also like this dress a lot. Not me getting sidetracked. I'm gonna save it there too, just in case. It's good to have backup plans when you're planning on making a Vroid, because like sometimes the textures and templates and what's the word I'm looking for? Texture mapping doesn't allow you to do everything you want to do. So having a backup plan's not the worst thing if our first outfit for the onion character goes wrong. Yeah. Because like that is the plan, is I want to make these into Vroids. I want to make them adoptable so that I can see some root tuber vegetables. I don't know. I think it'd be cute as fuck. And I can't get over this. The pants for this are definitely going to be brown, by the way, too. Like for like a carrot coming out of the dirt. Like, I think that'd be so cute. I don't know why I don't have brown pants pictured there, but that's making me mad. And Umatilla Russet has 2 looks. But then let's see. Queen Ruby Bets. So Queen Ruby is a type of beet, and Bets is the like etymology of a beet, allegedly, according to Wikipedia. You like how you know what you're talking about because the time you studied game design? Yeah! Texture mapping is very important in like 3D modeling, for sure. So if you studied game design, like, yeah. It's fun though. It's fun though to figure out how the patterns and the shapes will relate onto a 3D surface. I love that. Probably one of my favorite parts about making Vroids. So I think for Queen Ruby Bet, this is an awakening to the power of Pinterest. Right? I mean, I know that there's a lot of AI artwork and stuff on Pinterest now, so you have to be careful when searching for like, I don't know, if you search like anime lady. I noticed if I type in anime girl, they don't show me anything, so I don't know if there's like some sort of like hot key or not hot key. What's the term? Some sort of censorship on anime girl for some reason. But if I type in like anime lady city lights or something like this, you might find some AI work mixed in here just on a small quick glance. I can't immediately notice any, but sometimes you'll find stuff like that. And so you want to be careful, but it's very powerful. Let's see. Let's go back to our... So for Queen Ruby Bet, I'm thinking definitely something like regal. Very regal. Almost a wine red. Maybe a ball gown? Ooh, yeah. Okay, we have options. This could be cute. I don't think I could make that in Vroid, but it's very pretty. I might be able to, like, if I figured out the layers just right, but that might be a little advanced for me. You know what I mean? Maybe like a more simple... I know I went for ball gown, so like I'm asking a lot here, but maybe like a simple ball gown. These dresses look amazing and expensive as hell, so you know it's good. This is true. That first dress I clicked was like $408. Which one was it? It was this one. $407. I'm sorry, I misspoke. That's expensive. This one's pretty though. I don't want to visit the site. I want to zoom in. I can't tell what's going on in the chest area. It looks like a crushed velvet with like a mesh lining and sequin boning in the corset with ruffle sleeves. That's gorgeous. That looks like it's going to be a bit... Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? But beautiful. This kind of reminds me of a more fancy, better looking dress that I did for the karaoke that one time. Not even gonna try to convert that. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. Ooh, okay, I'm torn. I kind of like this long sleeve one. Like, I love the luxury that a long sleeve dress can provide. I am a little bit worried about off the shoulders because, like, a lot of times you'll see VTubers really up close to the camera. So if I'm turning these into VTubers and they're adoptable and they're like this, they're gonna look naked. So I am thinking that maybe like sleeves or even just like straps might be necessary. Does this have two pictures? Or is this just this dress? But yes. Okay, this has music. No, thank you. Where'd the we're gonna mute it. But I do think I'm gonna save this one because like it still has the boning of the corset. It has some textured details on the top. It has the ruffles. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna come up with a couple like alternative outfits that we could do too, just in case the dress doesn't work out. But maybe we should go for like a burgundy mermaid dress. That is the part that attracts the audience, a little illusion. This is true, this is true. Could be good. Could be good. I don't know how I would do a dress on the diagonal in V-Roid. Like, that could be an interesting challenge. The way that the skirt wraps around kind of comes up the side. I'm sure I could figure it out. I just don't know that it would look as polished. Ooh. Ooh. This is pretty. It's got like a ruffle that almost looks like roses at the top with like the cutouts in the side. And we know VTuber fans love a good cutout, so I don't know, that might be a hit. I don't know if anybody will adopt these when I make them, but you know what? They're for me. We could give like a Jessica Rabbit vibe to the dress. Like, I don't know, this dress is screaming Jessica Rabbit, but it might just be because titties. I really do like this one with the sleeves. Oh, and look, somebody drew a dress just like it, where they got the ruffle sleeves. This could translate. This could translate. Oh, that's AI generated. See, I told you, you gotta be warned. Forewarned in the AI generation. I'm gonna put it in here. And then maybe like a more casual outfit. Like, so wine red cocktail dress. Like something a little less bougie, but still fancy. Of course, these are all still super fancy. Oh, this is cute. This is so cute. Okay, we're saving that too. That is my backup plan. You can smell AI generated at this point. Yeah, I have a hard time from a distance. Like, these pictures are fairly small from where I'm sitting. So it's hard until I click on it, but then I click on it and I'm like, oh. Oh. Let's see. Speaking of not AI artwork, I made a couple like pieces of just like Procreate art recently that I'm very proud of. And I think that's what's inspiring me to like just go hog wild on this idea for like making models and stuff, is because I'm like, I can sort of art. I can't art well yet, but I want to learn. And I want to do more digital things and craftsmanship and how nice. Yeah. It makes me happy when I can draw something, because like I'm always like, oh, this looks really fancy and I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna draw it. But then I sort of figure it out and it makes me just feel accomplished, you know? Let's see. I want like regal hair for Queen Ruby Bet, but I don't know how crazy I want to go with it. I am thinking, oh, this bow could be really cute, but it's very similar to what we have going on in the second outfit for Umatilla Russet. Unlocking your IRL sim mode and do stuff till you get good at. Yeah! It's called hyperfixating. I do think like a high pony, but like curly, could be interesting. Like, I don't know. This looks like it could be interesting as a concept for the hair. There's like a nice pony, a little bump. There's some swoop. There's some like front pieces and some wavy curls. Don't you know it? Choo. Ah, no, not doll product ideas. That's the wrong folder. Unsave. Here we go. Character ideas. Save. Ooh, okay. And like from the side, if it looked like this, it would be gorgeous. This one has beads in it. I don't know that I would have beads in my hair, but it's very pretty. Can you see the beads? Or am I crazy? They're there, right? Yeah, they're there. Some sort of sparkle. But I love the earring shape. That could be good. That could be good. And then we also need to figure out shoes at some point. Like, a ruby red heel, but not to be confused with the Wizard of Oz ruby red heel. Something with a bow could be very cute. I love these. Oh my goodness. That is adorable. With a little bow. You're trying to weaponize your boredom to make annoying activities feel more pleasant. Reading for hours was never easier. That's a good thing to do. I have a friend who's like rewarding herself for the gym by reading. And I'm like, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. I get like paralyzed when I'm bored, to be honest. Like if my body will feel so bored that I can't do anything because everything will sound boring. So I can't weaponize my boredom, but I can reward myself with fun activities. Yeah, I don't know what it's about. Like I don't know. The scarlet gold radish. Okay, so scarlet gold radish is going to have specifically like these red and green with like a little bit of white. So, oop. Carrots. What color would you call that? Where it's like a really pink red. Cherry red? Maybe? Strawberry red? Maybe strawberry red. Clothes. Not to be confused with an actual, like, strawberry dress, but... It's a little lighter than the Queen Ruby beat. But of course, strawberries are in fashion now, so I'm probably gonna find a lot of strawberry-inspired outfit. Oh, this is kind of cute. We'd have to change the color to be a little more pinky. Red mixed up with pink. You can identify many shades of colors, but not name them. Yeah. I always forget if chartreuse is like a blue-green or if it's an orange. Advanced color names are not my thing. I can mix them up. I can color match pretty well. But I cannot name them. Okay, I'm gonna save the dress that keeps popping up if it pops up one more time. Yeah, okay. It's not letting me scroll any further. So I'm going to go with this for Scarlet Gold. Is it like fuchsia? What is fuchsia? Nope. You can see them. Oh! Pink, red dress. Is that... Give me a color name? No. I also would like to give the Scarlet Gold a little bit different of an aesthetic from the Queen Ruby beat, because they're gonna have similar colors. So like maybe just a red top instead. Find a style of shirt that like looks cute. Ooh, okay, I kind of like this because of the shape of the sleeves, but I also kind of like this because of the shape of the sleeves, and I'm leaning this. I really like these blousey sleeves, or even something like crisscross in the front. So let's go with something like that for Scarlet Gold. which is funny because the character name says gold, but there's no gold in the actual radish. And then red skirt. I am leaning a skirt, even though pants probably would be easier. I kind of like that, but I don't know how. I kind of love this, kind of hate this. Like where it looks like denim, but it's not quite denim. This skirt's kind of cute. Definitely have to adjust the color, but it would be fine. Like a leather. Leather. What about pants? I don't know what I'm doing for Scarlet Gold, so we're coming up with some backup plans. Is it like a feeling where you don't want to do anything because you don't feel like doing them will be pleasant or rewarding? Like there's no feeling to it? A little bit, but it's also like it literally is just an all-consuming boredom sometimes where it's like, yeah, nothing feels good out of it or anything, but also I can't will myself to do the thing. Like even if I'm like, okay, Billie, it's gonna be annoying and you're not gonna feel great about it, but you gotta do it. I will keep telling myself to do the same thing for hours and hours and hours, and it won't happen. That might just be depression. Might be ADHD. Might be a broken brain. I don't know. But it happens. Usually I can move past it after like a day or two. Even if it's something I want to do, though. Like, sometimes I'll be like, Billie, go play The Sims. And then I'm like, sounds good. I'll play it in a minute. I'll play it in a minute. And then the minute never comes. I don't like any of these red pants, so I think I'm going to skip on the pants idea and just commit to giving this character a skirt. Although that's a kind of cute holiday look. I'm going to go down a rabbit hole of clicking things that I like and see if it gives me better options. Yeah, I get that. Pacing is what I would call it, but I pace a lot too. Oh, this is the right color. But of course, it's not leading me to any of the right colors. Aw, why are you pacing? Sometimes a good stretch helps, not gonna lie. Like, sometimes I'll just do a stretch, like, if I'm feeling like that, and, like, sometimes I'll be fine. Not always, but sometimes a good stretch helps. This is also kind of cute. So I'm gonna save this. Just can't stay still sometimes. That makes sense. I know people who will, like, tap their foot and shake their knees because they can't sit still. Sometimes you just gotta move. Then it happens. It happens. Okay, so Violet Ube. Let me hide this for a second. Well, that's you. It happens to the best of us. Okay, so the ube potato is very purple inside. And I'm thinking of going off of like this picture where it has a very pale tan outside, but a very purple interior. Oh, this just makes me want some ube. Look at all of these delicious foods. Oh, there's no E at the end of potato. What am I doing? That's fair. If I'm acknowledging a stim, then I can definitely stop it, but like sometimes you just don't notice. Okay, so let's go with like purple and beige outfit. I probably should type in outfit so that I'm not just getting color palettes. I want, like, if it's a jacket or a layered look, for the inside to be purple and the outside to be brown, because I think that, like, really calls into the potato vibe. Like a potato peel versus the potato interior. I really love this dress. I think this could be so cute. Like, I can see it from the back, but I want to see it from the front. Do we have any pictures from the front? Ooh, also this is kind of cute with like the halter neckline with a big old bow. Big old bow. I also have to keep in mind that, and this is probably the front of that last dress, that V-Ray doesn't allow for transparency so much, so I can't do sheer things as easily. I can still do them, just not as easily. Oh! I am so sorry. I've been scrolling Pinterest. I googled a potato, and I forgot to actually put it back on. Oh my god. Look at all these potatoes. This is what we're going based off of. I'm so sorry. I'm just a big old dum-dum. Thank you for saying something. Thank you so much. I would have kept going. I wouldn't have known. Let's see. It's the scroll syndrome. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my god, these shoes. But absolutely. Once you start scrolling, it's really hard to stop too. I'm already like, how long have I been? It's been 40 minutes of me just scrolling, but I'm designing. I'm scrolling with purpose. I'm scrolling to find the exact right thing. Like these shoes, but in violet would be perfect. So never stop scrolling. What if I type in like purple dress, brown jacket? See, like, the colors here are almost right. You sometimes spend about 30 minutes looking for YouTube or videos on YouTube and you don't even watch. Oh my gosh, I'll do the same thing sometimes. Sometimes I just scroll the front page forever and then I'll refresh and refresh and refresh and then like I still don't find what I want and then I give up and it's so sad. That's a mood. Lilac and brown outfit. This is like screaming, I grew up watching Hannah Montana. I could see, especially if there was a pair of leggings under this dress, Hannah Montana. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that is very much the aesthetic. Hours later. Ooh, okay, hear me out. This outfit, but like a lilac top with a matching the skirt beige blazer could be cute for Violet Ube. That could be real cute. Like this, but with a purple top instead. It could be gorgeous. It could be wonderful. But since I already saved the last one, I'm not going to save this one because they're very similar. Or even like a little more coquette with like the softness of these, but purple instead of pink. Okay, now I need to stop scrolling because I'm not even on my color scheme anymore. How did that happen? And now Countess Pastaneka. That's not... I forgot what the Pastanaka is. I want to say it's a parsnip. Yeah. Yeah! Okay. Well, this is kind of an ugly parsnip, but we can make it work. Sort of. They've got green stalks, so like I guess we'll go similar to onions, but instead of having it like layers, like the Alyssa Craig character, we'll go like more sleek, almost like the carrot aesthetic. Hi, Chiz! I'm designing root tubers, which are VTuber characters based off of root vegetables. When character creation, it's normal to brainstorm, create the character, and accidentally create 3 others and neglect the first idea for a bit. Absolutely. Absolutely. Butter, yellow. I'm gonna look for a club outfit because, like, that's just... I'm thinking something tight to the body. I might have to Google champagne club outfit. Like this could be cute, but like a little different. Just a little different. That could kind of work. Okay, like this. This is really pretty. This is giving Beauty and the Beast minus the skirt. But I think this could work. We're getting the vibes down. And then after this character, I think I'm gonna go and make like a little character chart for us to write down the character details. Maybe something like that? I don't know. Maybe this isn't the right thing I'm Googling. Although this dress is awfully cute. I like the little lacy thing up in the front. Not exactly the vibe I'm going for, but it's very cute. What would a countess wear? You created a character named Dawn the other day and somehow ended up figuring out how to implement a red hood in the world. Ooh! I love hoods. I almost had a hood. I wanted like a Mother Goose hood when I was creating myself, when I was birthing myself into existence, Immaculate Conception style. But I couldn't figure out how to make it look right. So I'm proud of you, because hoods are hard. What am I Googling? I had something in mind. champagne. Or no, countess clothes, first off. Countess outfit. What does a countess wear? Oh! Okay, wait a minute. Because, like, this could actually be kind of a vibe. Depending on what we went. Like, we could go, like, a very different style for this one. But, like, this looks AI as fuck, but something similar to that. With, like, a corset and, like... That could be fun. I was thinking originally tighter to the body, like the carrot outfit, but that might not work as much as I want it to. Because I can't seem to find anything to base the shape off of. Red Riding Hood. Well, it still needs a hood, right? But I do love Red Riding Hood. Oh my god. Have you ever seen Once Upon a Time? It kind of got not good after season 4, but there was a character and they called her Red and she was based off of Red Riding Hood and I loved her. She was so gorgeous. Duchess outfits? What does a duchess wear? This could work! This could work. Make it a little more yellow, and it could work. I can see it working. Okay, we'll come back to Countess Pastanaka because, like, worst case, we drop one character because I don't know. That's the one that I'm, like, least attached to is the Countess Pastanaka. I also realized I forgot hair for some of these. So we did get some hairstyles for Queen Ruby Bet, which I swear I had a couple more. Where did they go? I thought I had this but in brown. Didn't I save that? I guess not. But I am going to have her hair be red because I think that'll like go in well with that. You did? I assumed they were just bald. I put some hair in these. We talked about the hair for the onion and Umatilla Russet. I love Umatilla Russet. It sounds like if Uma Thurman were a potato, you know? But for Scarlet Gold, we did not come up with a hairstyle. That's fine for now. I'm not very attached to her. But for Violet Ube, I do think we need like a purple hair inspiration. If I have like lavender hairstyles. These are all the same hairstyle. They're just wavy. I want something like intricate, mildly intricate. I don't know why that photo is giving me AI vibes. It might just be like uncanny airbrushing, but like that doesn't look like a real person to me. That confused my brain. This is super cute. I know I'm going with like a lot of short hair, it seems. But no, not Countess Pasta. Unsave. And then the Violet Ube. Stop unsaving. Here we go. What's my favorite hair color? Depends on the day. When I was a teenager, I dyed my hair like every single color. Like I had purple in my hair, I had blue, like I had a whole head of blue, I had black, I had blonde, I had brown, I technically had green trying to get rid of the blue. I had red. My favorite was probably actually purple. It's the face you think they either slapped a lot of makeup or it's AI. It could even be a filter. Could be a filter. But yeah. That was a weird face. Pretty, but weird. I feel like a pastel lilac hair would be beautiful. I don't think it would match my skin tone. Like, I think my skin's a little too warm for it. But then again, I'm seeing people here with like warm skin tones and it looks pretty good. So I don't know what I'm talking about. This is so pretty. I want this color. There's the face again. The face. Okay, I actually really love this hairstyle. Like the way the bangs are drooped like that is so pretty. And especially with the like prim and proper aesthetic we've got going on, I think that hairstyle could look gorgeous. Like chef's kiss. So we've got our character color schemes kind of down. Now we can refer to this as we are making a character sheet. So let me grab like, I don't know, LibreOffice sheets or whatever, calc spreadsheet. That's what we're going to grab. Let me save it as root, tuber, vegetable chart. Save. And then I will be able to pop it up here. We'll hide the Pinterest for a minute. I can always bring it back. Let me go into studio mode so I can do this properly. Window capture. Transform. Edit, transform. Hello, hello. Yes. Okay, and then crop top. Doesn't have to be by much, but just a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. Oh. Perfect. Boom! Look at me, I'm learning. You like people with a hair color that's like a mixture of red with brown? You don't remember the name? Oh, like auburn, I think is what it's called. I could be wrong, but auburn hair is what I'm thinking of. That's really pretty. Strawberry blonde is also really pretty. Like just little hints of colors in hair is gorgeous to me. Exactly, yes. I'm so glad I could think of it. This didn't fix this. What is going on here? There's like a way to reset it, but like reset transform. Why is this looking weird? Properties. It's looking weird. It didn't increase the column size. Nothing a little virtual tape can't fix. I don't know how to fix this though. Properties. It's not. Is it? Yeah, this is just being weird. Reset. Okay, maybe we don't use LibreOffice. We'll remove that. Let me pull up Canva. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. And I'm not logged in. Okay. Use a different browser. Make a presentation. Go into studio mode yet again. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. It's gonna be great. And then if we transform this, is it fine? Crop the top by like 100 pixels. Yeah, sure, whatever. That's fine. Let me get my non-existing glasses. Never figured out how to fix it and just accept your tape. Yeah. Well, I did this time. I figured it out this time. So I'm proud of myself. Libra's just weird. I don't know why LibreOffice is just weird sometimes. But it is what 'tis, you know? 'Tis what 'tis. So let's go with our first character that we were talking about. And my favorite character. Well, I'm having a hard time deciding which one's my favorite character because I like all of these names. I'm gonna start with Candy DMs because I think it's fun. And if you're wondering how to spell Candy DMs, it's Candy DM. This is the character. So, actually, before I even put the name, I should probably write what we're gonna be documenting here. So let's go with like name vegetable what else do we need? Vibe. We'll continue more as we have more information. Nope, that's not what I meant. There we go. I want to make them all on one side. Can fill in the information as needed. Do it like you have no favorite, but lots of ones you like above the others. That is entirely fair. That's entirely fair. I'll add another text box for like hair color, eyes, I guess skin. Star sign. You never know, you never know. Okay. So, we have Candy DMs. She is based off of a sweet potato. Ah! No, I don't want the Microsoft Edge developer tool. Thank you very much. A vibe. I think sweet potatoes would be very sweet, especially with a name like Candy, but I can also see having like, I can't think of the word when like your personality is different than your vibe, but like, I'm gonna go sweet, like, kind of cutesy, like, someone you'd bring to Thanksgiving. Move that down. No. What is going on here? There we go. And now if I go to eyes, we can give it just a little thingy there. I'm gonna take star sign out. We can add it back in later. I can make these smaller. So not the turkey. Not the turkey, but like someone, I don't know. She just has a cute vibe. I don't know how else to explain it. Hair color. We're gonna go like orange with like a red tint. Like red tinted orange. Eyes, these are also going to be orange. And her skin. Okay, so I have a specific color in mind for her skin, so I think I'm gonna pull up one of these little circles. Of course, now I cannot access said circle. There we go. I basically want to go into the oranges and then pull a like mildly realistic skin tone out. Like that. Like, I think that's a pretty color, and it kind of fits the vibe of, like, a sweet potato, you know? Like a fiery orange for the hair. Kind of. Let's, you know, I'll make more of these circles. I'll make more of these circles so that I can, I'm gonna put that over here. We're gonna duplicate that one. I'll put it down there so I don't lose it behind the text. So for the hair color, I'm thinking like that color, kind of. It's definitely darker orange than a sweet potato normally would be, but I think with the highlights, it'll be fine. And then for the eyes, I'm thinking start with that, and then we'll move it up. So more like that color. Stop it. What? There we go. But you can see, like, they are different. And they are different. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I do have other characters that are going to have more red hair, so I think that would be good. Yeah. I like that. So we're going to duplicate this page. And we're basically just going to do that for all the characters. At least to start. Like, we can obviously add more information and stuff as I go. But this way we have a general thing to start with. Then we'll do Chantenay and Carrot. The carrot. Such an organized sheet. You usually just throw your ideas on a mental canvas and verbally organize. Yeah, I like to throw mine in a notebook, but I don't have my hand can set up. So these will probably all go into a notebook after, but I'm trying to think of like the vibe to describe her. I want her to be like obsessed with her flip phone. Sassy. Kind of a brat, but endearing. And then for the hair color for this character, I think we're going to go a brighter orange. Like that. The eyes can be probably a similar color to this actually. Oh, wait, no, I wanted green eyes for this. So, like, green eyes. And then I think her skin will be lighter than Candy Jams. Because the colors that I'm putting here, I just think would go pretty nicely with, like, a pale colored skin. Because I'm thinking, like, Winx Club vibes. There's like a character from Winx Club who I think would heavily inspire this character. Like that. Very, very Irish colors. This is like the Irish flag. Maybe she keeps flipping the phone open and shut to calm down when she's nervous. Yes. Yes. She's just chilling. I love this though. I think that's a great character. Especially because like if we play into the Pinterest board, where we have all of that listed. Let's click this. That vibe with these pants and this top and this hair, like I think that that could all be very cohesive. Like I think that could be a very cohesive character. So let's go back to Canva. Ah, did I just close that? I did, didn't I? Hello. There we go. Perfect. Maybe I shouldn't flip back and forth between the two. And then for, oh, well, copy and paste this page. Layer, send that backwards so I can click this. Thank you. So to Chantenay Carrot, we're going to go with a Violet Ube. She is based off of Ube. And she is going to be more like elegant, but playful. I'm currently watching A Place Further Than the Universe, and like I'm picturing that child star girl vibe, kind of like she has a tomboy side, but she's very like put together. Your dog just made a pillow out of a blanket to rest and said, "Oh, I love when they do that. I love when they do that." I'm gonna write cardigan in her vibe because even if she doesn't wear a cardigan, she has the vibe of a cardigan. Does that make sense? That doesn't make sense, but we're gonna roll with it. So for the hair color, I want like a lilac. For the eye color, I think I want something similar to this color, but maybe like a little darker so we can provide more contrast. And then the skin, I kind of want to be... I know a lot of the outfit is going to be like this color. So I need something a little bit brighter than that. Maybe like that. I like how they play off of each other. And then like, I'm going to throw one more dot in here. Oh, for the outfit color just to see how that compares. Like the beige that I intend on using. Yeah. It's a nice little color palette. I'm gonna duplicate. And duplicate. Elisa Craig. She is an onion. And I think this one's going to be a little bit ditzy, but layered. Like her personality goes deeper than the surface, where she's like very ditzy on the surface, but like every so often she says something like really outstanding, you know? Outstanding. Resounding. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but you know what I mean. Where like she's kind of stupid, but she also like has depth and layers, because onions have layers. I also want her to be like super kind and motivating. This is just the vibe that I'm giving. Like if anybody adopts these, they obviously don't have to be all of these things, but that is just like my idea on these characters. So for the hair color, you know what I mean? Yes. I'm so glad you get it. The eyes are going to be like that pale green we had talked about. And I think her skin could stand to be a little darker than the last two. But I still want her to have like onion vibes. So I think it'll still be relatively light. Maybe like that. I don't know if I like that as a skin color. It's very olive, but it kind of works. We'll go with that for now. We can change it later. If we determine we don't like. Then what else did I have for character names? Umatilla Russet. How could I forget? Umatilla Russet. Now there are two vibes that I'm thinking for Umatilla Russet. She's just a potato, right? Like, she's just a potato. But she's either gonna be a couch potato or studious. I mean, she could just like flop back and forth between both, but like specifically like that plaid skirt sweater with a bow and big old glasses. Now for the skin on Umatilla Russet, I want it to be a bit more cool toned because potatoes are kind of really pale and kind of borderline icky looking. But her eyes are going to be a beautiful deep brown, like deep brown. And then the hair color is going to be like potato brown. Yeah. I feel like that suits the vibe of a potato. A plain potato. Yeah, a plain old potato. But who doesn't fucking love potatoes? You got French fries, you've got chips, you've got mashed, you've got gnocchi, you've got waffle fries, which are different than French fries. There's so many things. Baked, boil them, put them in a stew. Potatoes, potatoes everywhere. Absolutely. I love potatoes. And then we have Queen Ruby Bet. Based on a beat. And she's going to be luxurious. She's going to be a bit insane. Royally fucked. Queen Ruby Bet of the Beats. Yes. And she's all hail Queen Ruby Bet. So for her hair color, I am absolutely thinking like a very red brown. And then eye color, I think I want like satanic red eyes. And then for her skin, I think this could go kind of any direction, but if I'm leaning red colors, I can either do like a reddish light skin, or I could bring it down and do a deeper skin tone. Maybe like that. It's a little bit deeper than the last two. It's still fairly light, but it fits the color scheme of the reds pretty well. Kind of like it. Duplicate page. I'm basing a lot of these on just like colors that I think go together and match the vibe of the vegetables. But a lot of these vegetables are very basic colors. Who else do we have? Who else do we have? Scarlet Gold. Radish. She's based on a radish. You know, if we make the radish a lighter, and then we make the ruby beet a bit deeper in skin tone, it could be a good way to differentiate them though. Like, because the color scheme is very similar between the two. But for Scarlet Gold, I'm thinking we mix this up a little bit by giving her a warmer red hair and then a darker brown eyes. So that the colors kind of, yeah. Could be nice. Could be nice. We'll fuck around with the color schemes a little bit more as we go. But for Scarlet Gold, I think she's going to be a little bitter because, to my knowledge, radishes are a little bitter, right? Like, they're not sweet like carrots. They have like a tartness to them. I'm gonna go with snarky. I think she'd be a little bit snarky. They're practically sisters born of the same sheet that was layer altered. Basically. I mean, radishes and parsnips, or not parsnips, radishes and beets are very similar colored. I keep adding a page instead of duplicate. I duplicated the wrong page. Why am I like this? And then lastly, but not leastly, but kind of leastly, is Countess Pasternak, who is a parsnip. Bland. That is the vibe. Bland, but what's the word I'm looking for? Like traditional? So the hair color, I might actually give her like a green hair because there's not much color to a parsnip, but they do have the same, or very similar stalks to carrots. So if I do that, then I can make the eyes more of a, like, that color, and then her skin, like, a lighter variation of this. Like, the colors of a parsnip. So similar to Elisa Craig, but a little bit different in color scheme. Say no more. I think that captures them all beautifully. And so, I mean, to be fair, this is like 8 characters that we have essentially workshopped a little bit. I think I could go a little bit more deeper in their layers and lore. But I also don't want to have like too much lore or too much things based into these characters in case like somebody actually wants to use them for whatever. Because, you know, could be cool if somebody wanted to use them after they're done. I wish my iPad was working. I'm tempted to try to do it again. I just don't know what's wrong with it. Like, I don't know if I'm plugging it in wrong. I plugged it in the same way I did the last time, so it really shouldn't be wrong. Sometimes there's like an update and it fucks with it. Like, every so often I'll get an update that the iPad and computer just, they don't like it. Something makes it incompatible. It's the same with iTunes, but I wanted to, oh, sorry, didn't mean to bang the mic. I wanted to do more for these. The iPad said no drawing for you today. It's probably, you know, it probably is. It's probably saying that because I stayed up wicked late last night doodling. So it's probably just mad at me. It's like, Billie, no more. You stayed up till midnight last night doodling, so like, fuck you. But I got in the zone, you know? Sometimes you get in the zone when you're drawing and you're like, wow, if I stop now, I'm never gonna remember how I was doing this. So it is what 'tis. Forcing a cooldown, pretty much. And I'd asked tech support, but tech support has told me so many times not to wait until last minute to test things for stream. And I figured this wasn't something that I had to test for stream because I've gotten it working the last couple of times. But, you know, tech support makes a valid point, and I don't want to bother him. So, I'll figure that out for, like, next week. I will figure that out. But I think this might be just as far as we're getting for this today. Unfortunately. There are definitely other elements like accessories and stuff that I'll add in as we go, but like I don't want to commit to too many different parts of the design because I noticed that like I'll come up with a whole plan and I'll still end up changing a few things. So like this is enough to work off of and to set as our goal. I'll probably do some sketches to further define these and maybe post them on Discord. Where, like, maybe I'll do, like, a quick sketch of the outfit all together, inspired by all the Pinterest stuff. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do that today. Or maybe tomorrow, depending on everything going on. How much time I have, etc., etc. So, yeah. I'm so sorry that my iPad didn't work. This happens all the time. I don't know how people do that so easy and so simply. I'm sure it's just because consistency, and when you've done it a bunch of times, it works. But for me, the iPad it's just not working. It never wants to work when I want it to work. And I can get it to be just fine when I don't need it. That's the frustrating part. Whenever I don't need it to be functioning properly for streaming, it functions fine. It's only when I need it that it... This one is stream scared. I'm almost wondering, I'm wondering if it's that iPad specifically. I don't know. Because I have my iPad that I got, Christmas a couple years ago, and it's an iPad Pro. I forget what number. I think it's 11. It might just be 11 inches. I don't think it's iPad 11. I don't know. It's a Pro, and it's nice, and it was new when I got it, and it works perfectly fine, right? And then I have one that Mr. Goose gave to me. That was his iPad that works just fine for everything, except for sometimes it doesn't like plugging in. So maybe I have to swap which one I stream with, but that would also include transferring all my Procreate files from one iPad to another, because not all of them are related to stream, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna figure it out. Because it is frustrating that every time I want to use my iPad, it is better not. So but tomorrow is going to be more Sims shenanigans. So we're gonna mess more relationships up, get some singles. I'm thinking we're gonna go through some of the single Sims and hope that the problems don't transfer together with the data. I didn't even think of that. But tomorrow is gonna be Sims, and we're gonna go through some of the single Sims and try to match them up. So, specifically, I'm thinking Agatha Crumplebottom. Or is it Agnes Crumplebottom? Mrs. Crumplebottom, the bitter old bitch who hits everybody with her purse in The Sims 4. We're gonna find her a man, because the whole reason she's so bitter is because she's, has a really unfortunate backstory that I don't even entirely remember the whole backstory, but it's unfortunate. I do remember that. So we're gonna get her love. We're gonna find her love. We're going to, I'm gonna have Billie move in with her and, give her some therapy, and then we'll get her into, we'll get her in singles counseling, and then we'll get her in couples counseling, essentially, to get her prepared for a relationship. And then there was another Sim that I really wanted to find love. I think it was Johnny Zest, but there was another one, too. So, I don't know. We'll see how many single Sims we can match up and partner up. I don't think Johnny's S would be good for Agnes Crumplebottom or... Now I gotta Google her name. Crumplebottom Sims 4. Agnes. It's Agnes. Okay. So Agnes Crumplebottom. She needs love. Okay, she needs love. You can already see the therapy transforming into a battle. I can too, honestly. She's gonna whack me with her purse and it's gonna be all out war. But I'm ready. I'm prepared to defend my honor with my own purse. I don't know if you can do that. I think that's like a specifically an old lady trait. But you know what? If I have to age Billie up to whack her with a purse, maybe I will. Maybe I will. I miss Sims 3 when you could beat people with canes. Or at least scare people off with canes. But I'm pretty sure you could whack them. Anywho. Sorry this one was a little bit shorter. Like I said, it's been a day and the iPad's not working. So like, I don't know. I did what I could. I tried to continue, but... An old lady trait? Yeah, there are some traits locked by age in The Sims, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong. But, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Because I don't know what else to do, honestly. Other than, like, maybe pop back in The Sims, but, like... That's not related to this. So, I don't know. I hope that you had fun, at least hanging out. I don't know, it was kind of weird. But, we'll do a part 2, hopefully next week, and yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I scripted like a little thingy, right? Well, it's time for this goose to fly the coop, so... I'm awkward and terrible.